To take advantage of the online features associated with your new AtGames Legends device, you're going to need an Arcadenet account. To sign up for an Arcadenet account, open a web browser and navigate to atgames.net. Click on the Arcadenet thumbnail, and you'll be presented with the Arcadenet homepage. Here, there's information regarding the tiers and pricing for the Arcadenet service. Below that is a list of all the games that are available with the Arcadenet service. Scrolling all the way to the bottom allows you to click on the Sign Up and brings you to the Sign Up page for the Arcadenet service. Create a Legends ID for yourself, enter your email and password information, and follow the directions for the remainder of the sign-up process. At this time, friend management on the Arcadenet service is handled via the web page. Once you're logged into your Arcadenet account, navigate to your username and use the drop-down to select My Friends. You'll then be presented with a list of all of your current friends. You can utilize this list to unfriend or block any of your current friends. Any invitations that you've been sent from other users will show up on the Invitations tab. All of your currently blocked users or friends will show up on this blocked list. To add a new friend, click on the Add New Friend button. Here, you can use the search function to search for the user ID of your friend. Once you enter in the name, you'll be presented with a list of all of the users that are associated with that. You can then click the Add Friend button to send them a friend request. Now that we've got our friends added, we're ready to go play some games with those friends. To enable Bluetooth headsets for voice chat, navigate to the Settings menu. Once on the Settings menu, drop down to the wireless pairing option and hit the A button on your control deck. Turn on your device and put it into Bluetooth pairing mode. Once your device is broadcasting, click the refresh or click A on the refresh. Find your device in the device list. Highlight and select Connect. The device will go through a pairing, and you should see that it will connect to the device. You're now ready to start voice. To join in on the lobby happy hour, navigate to the lobby menu, click down and select the Press Start menu item. You'll then be presented with the lobby menu. Navigate up to the top and go to the Settings menu. Here, you can set up your avatar, choose as you would like, select your avatar, press the A button. Depending on whether you want to have your voice chat on or off, go ahead and select the voice chat and determine whether or not you want it to be on or not. Now we can start looking for games. At the top here is a filter button. Generally, you're going to be looking for your friends to play with. If they are not your friends, you may have to navigate through the menu to find somebody in a game, and that is noted by the number of players indicated on the menu. If you wish to host your own game, simply find the game that you want to try, and click Create Game. Here you can play solo games by yourself, or you can host a game and set up a lobby. Select Host a Game, and wait for people to join, or select the Invite Friend. This will bring up a list of all of your friends on your friends list. showing you who is online and who is not. Simply click their name and select A to invite, and they'll be invited to join the game, and they can accept your invite and join your game. Now that we're in game, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of the options. Press the menu button on your AtGames device, and you'll bring up the in-game menu. Let's take a look at some of these options. So starting with the quality, let's go ahead and drop that down. You can actually set and limit your bandwidth depending on your connection. You may need to drop this down to get better experience. Oftentimes the auto works fine, but if you find that you're getting frame skipping or stuttering, it might be helpful to lower this down or drop it down a little bit. The display mode, you have the ability to set this up to do a fill, do the pixel perfect, or just a center option. Up to you how you choose to do so. Control mode, this is really not necessarily for Arcadenet. This is really more designed for bring your own games on the cloud gaming, so leaving this at game is preferred. If you need to set up local multiplayer, you want to bring this down and enable your second player. Otherwise, leave it disabled for now. Over on the right hand side here is the latency. You can enable or disable the latency monitor. Once it's enabled and you exit out, you'll see in the upper right hand corner you're actually going to get an idea of where your connection speeds are and what your frames per second look like. While in multiplayer, over on the left hand side of the screen, you'll see this swap player. When you've got multiple people involved in a room, you can, if you are the owner or the host of the game, you can change players out. Simply select the player, drop down their menu next to their name, and determine whether they're going to be in the player one or the player two slot. This is to allow for people to spectate and swapping spectators into the match on the fly without having to exit out of the game.